What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here, and in this one we're going to be going over JJ McCarthy becoming the favorite to win the Heisman Trophy after his phenomenal performance against Michigan State. We're also going to be talking about how and why he could win the Heisman Trophy this season. Then I'm also going to be going over Michigan's complete dominant win over their rival Michigan State as they win it 49-0. It's all going to be in this video and more, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so JJ McCarthy and the Michigan Wolverines come away with yet another dominant victory, this time over their rival Michigan State as they beat them 49-0. Now we're going to be going over the key takeaways to the game later in the video, but I first want to start with JJ McCarthy, as right now he is considered the betting favorite to win the Heisman. That is right, JJ McCarthy, the Heisman Frontrunner, after a career-high 4-touchdown performance against Michigan State as he had 4 passing touchdowns. So we're going to go ahead and talk about, how and why JJ McCarthy could potentially win the Heisman this year. Now, right now, it is between JJ McCarthy, Michael Penix Jr., as both of them have an undefeated record this season, and both are top 5 teams. So they have, both quarterbacks, both JJ McCarthy and Michael Penix Jr., up to this point have led both of their teams for the first 7 or 8 games of the season. Now, Michael Penix Jr., he is most likely going to have, more passing yards, potentially more passing touchdowns than JJ McCarthy. However, JJ McCarthy, you have to keep in mind, has only played, I believe, 1 drive in the fourth quarter. Other than that, he has not even played in the fourth quarter at all this season. Michigan usually, pulls all their starters by the end of the third quarter, or, even before the end of the third quarter, because the game is already in hand. It's already a blowout. If Michigan really wanted to, they really could pad a lot of their players' stats, including JJ McCarthy, to win personal awards, but this team is obviously only focused on one thing, and that is team rewards, as they're looking solely to win the national championship this year. But JJ McCarthy on the season, he has 132 completions on 169 attempts with 1,799 passing yards, 18 touchdowns, and only 3 interceptions. The 3 interceptions came against Bowling Green in the 3rd game of the season. Other than that game, he has not thrown any other interceptions. He also has the best quarterback rating in college football with a 93.7 quarterback rating. He has been off the charts phenomenal, very accurate, and some of his throws are just incredible, man. And JJ McCarthy, he has, some Heisman moment potential games coming up in the season, as Michigan, their last 4 games of the season is against Purdue, but then they play Penn State on the road, which he could potentially play in the fourth quarter in that game, and then they also go on the road against Maryland, and they play Ohio State at home, which he should be playing in the fourth quarter in that game as well. Now, he also has 168 rushing yards on the season and 3 rushing touchdowns on the season. So he has a total of 21 total touchdowns on the season. His mobility has given Michigan, just taking the offense to the next level. He even had a moment against Michigan State where it was a 3rd down. He ran for the 1st down and picked up like a 12, 15-yard gain out of it. And it's not only that, but we've seen him, drag defenders in, like against Indiana, off of the receiver, and then he's just throws it on the run, easy completion downfield. He just has the ability to really be a game breaker against defenses. So I do want to know your guys' thoughts on this, but right now, JJ McCarthy coming off of a 287 passing yard and 4 passing touchdown performance against Michigan State, and as of right now, he is now the betting favorite to win the 2023 Heisman Trophy. According to DraftKings Sportsbook, McCarthy has plus 180 odds, just ahead of Washington quarterback Michael Penix Jr. with plus 300 odds. There's other quarterbacks like Jaden Daniels, Dylan Gabriel, and also Jordan Travis in there. But right now, JJ McCarthy, the Heisman front runner, and is now the betting favorite to win the Heisman. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that. Just really crazy to think about when, JJ McCarthy, he literally never plays in the fourth quarter of any Michigan games. He's only played, I believe, in one drive, and that is it through 8 games this season. That's just how dominant this Michigan team has been. But now I do want to go ahead and go over my post-game thoughts, analysis, and key takeaways from Michigan's 49-0 win over Michigan State. First off, I want to say this. Michigan, I think this might have been their best win in East Lansing against Michigan State. I mean, 49-0. And I also did not expect Michigan's first shutout of the season to come against Michigan State, their rival, but it did. Defense was outstanding. This team is for real, and they're going for it all this year. But Michigan, their offense had a total of 477 total yards, 357 passing yards, 120 rushing yards. Michigan State, on the other hand, had 182 total yards, 133 passing yards, and 49 rushing yards. Michigan State threw 2 interceptions. Mike Sammers still had 1 pick six, and then Jaden McBurrows with his first interception. That was very cool because obviously Jaden McBurrows was, the guy that got beat by a bunch of Michigan State players after the game last year, and he's also coming off of a torn ACL, so that was very cool. I've already talked about JJ McCarthy this game. Blake Corum had 15 carries for 59 yards and a touchdown, but it was really Michigan's tight ends. I mean, JJ McCarthy had a perfect pass to Colston Loveland. It was so smooth, an NFL type of throw. Colston Loveland had a great game, 4 receptions, 79 yards, 2 touchdowns, and AJ Barner, 8 receptions, 99 yards and a touchdown. Rowan Wilson also had 2 receptions for 50 yards and a touchdown. Samaj Morgan, the in-state freshman, had 3 receptions for 39 yards. Very cool to see him get in there. Then at the end of the game, Alex Orji, we got to see an Orji in the end zone. Nice to see him, healthy, and maybe Michigan will start to use him more, but it was just all Michigan in this one. The offense was clicking, defense was just phenomenal. Michigan State, I don't even believe, got past Michigan's 30 in this game, and they never even attempted a field goal because they just never got in range. Michigan defense also had a total of 3 sacks with Josiah Stewart, Derek Moore, and TJ Guy all getting a sack in this one. So it was just an all-around great effort from this team. It was exactly the response I wanted to see from this team. Obviously coming off of the investigation, and quite frankly, I think the NCAA and college football fans are just poking the bear right now. But let me know what you guys thought about this game. Michigan 49-0 as they secure and keep the Paul Bunyan Trophy safe and sound in Ann Arbor. It's also nice to see Michigan fans taking over Michigan State Stadium. That was very cool. But other than that, that is going to wrap up today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you guys go ahead, drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more if you are new around here. I greatly appreciate it. But other than that, hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, and we will see you guys in the next video. Go Blue.